till they say.
Welcome to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show.
Like, are we here? We're back?
Yeah, we're back.
It's been a week?
Yeah, it's been a week. It's crazy, right?
It feels like it's been a month for me because I had such a busy week. But we are back, and I'm excited.
I am excited too. You know what? We were talking about earlier about being a woman and being as pretty and good looking and
as we are,
beautiful as we are, and you know we are literally what do you call that? Self-conceited.
She just called us conceited.
Yeah,
you did.
I am.
She's all, we're literally self-conceited.
And so
we might be.
I deserve it. And we were like, we feel so confident about ourselves.
We think everybody else should feel that confident too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I'm getting into. Thank you for.
She's like, that's what I was trying to say. That's what these foreigners, you know. She's like, am I a foreigner today? You're a foreigner when I say you're a foreigner.
Yeah, so what?
Oh my God, your hair today, like you did better on it or something because I love it. Did you do something different?
Yes, I try to change my hairstyles every time and it doesn't fit all hairstyles.
I'm not that good. I'm not that good.
Listen to this. We can try anything that we want on our hair, on our body, on our dresses, how we dress up.
Right.
But go with something that really fits you. And this type of hair fits my face.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm going back to this. I'm not going, I tried to do something so that you can see me in different manner. But anyways, how are you?
Oh my God, I'm so good. I'm so tired though because I've been traveling for a week.
Yes, you did.
But
I've seen that.
I'm good. So my Dallas guy came and picked me up. Mm-hmm. And then we drove back to Dallas. No, right, practically. And then drove us to Dallas. We spent a couple days, and then I came back. The Dallas guy.
If I ever see you, I promise you're not gonna get through this.
I know, right? Okay.
Why did you drop her in my home place?
Oh yeah. So
at my home, and did you take pictures
of
the airport? Because I made it myself.
I saw the funniest people in the airport.
Really?
Yes, I did. So after you've been in Vegas for a while, you're changed. Like I was already a bit flamboyant with stuff, but you forget how conservative and ordinary other people are. So I had a layover in my flight went from being straight through, supposed to be Monday yesterday around noon, to then it went from going on Sunday night from Dallas to, where did I go?
Minnesota.
Yeah, what's the place in there?
Minneapolis,
that's the word. And then I had to stay there 10 hours. I was the only one in the airport.
How could you do that?
No, they did it to me because I was supposed to have a straight flight.
How could you get through that? That's what I meant.
Well, it was fucking aggravating for one. But you know what I did? Literally, I was the only patron in the airport. I made friends with the cleaning crew.
Oh, wow.
I did. I'm like, talk to me. I've got nobody. So I made friends with the cleaning crew. But when I was in there, so like in the morning when people started to come for their flights, I was looking at them. I was at the little coffee shop, and I was looking at them.
Is it the Caribou Coffee Shop?
Yes, it was the Caribou Coffee Shop. And I'm just like,
I know.
What?
I
was like,
Are they open?
The one upstairs is open. So
okay,
not the one downstairs,
but
the one upstairs.
You know when you called me when we were chatting and you said that you're in Minneapolis airport.
Yes.
The first thing that registered in my mind is that Caribou coffee shop.
I had never had that before, so I had it in the morning, and like I was telling you earlier,
that's the most. We don't go Starbucks too much in Minnesota, but
you don't do Starbucks.
We go. No, we do.
But you prefer the caribou?
Yes.
People were raving about it. I don't drink coffee or tea, so I had the hot cocoa. Like I mentioned, I'm a hot cocoa girl, and it was fine. I prefer the one from Starbucks, though.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So,
yeah.
but anyway, hot cocoa to me is usually pretty okay, unless it's from Denny's. I mean, I don't like Denny's to begin with, but hot cocoa from Denny's, for God's sake.
You love it?
No, it's disgusting. I hate the one from Denny's. But so that was good. But when I'm sitting there watching the people, I just saw a lot of sweatshirts, and they weren't even the sweatshirts that are cute with like the sparkles and the glitter and the gold. And no, they were utilitarian. They were strictly like for mountain biking and shit. I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
I'm like, if I see another person wearing Columbia gear, I'm gonna die. I'm like, these people that are going on this flight to me to Vegas, they're not going to survive.
No,
they're not ready.
They do. No, they do.
Because they're excited about stuff that they don't live on a regular basis.
See, a lot of Minnesotan people shout out to the Syrups family and Taterka family out there. Anyways, they love to come to Vegas. They love our heat out here.
I can imagine that would be helpful.
They're like dreaming about the heat.
They dream about the heat.
Yes.
I can imagine because it's so cold there. And granted, I've been cold in Colorado before too, because that's where I was raised. But I think the Minnesota cold is like way different than the Colorado cold. And
it's the icebox of the nation. So.
Oh, well, that's serious. Okay. Like, I didn't know that, but that would make sense. But when I ordered some, not pizza, but I ordered from a pizza shop before, midnight so that I could get something to eat. And when I went outside to get it, I was like, this is the cold that I don't miss. This is like, I didn't miss that at all. So I'm standing there in my little dress just doing this and getting my food, which I didn't like. It was American Pie, and I hated it. But everybody's like, they'll deliver. And I'm like, nice. And then I was like, oh, my God, I just wasted $24.
Oh, shit.
But I needed something. I mean, it's not like it was.
How's the drive, though?
The drive, it takes a while to get to Texas.
Of course, it's a long way. Come on,
right? I'd never been, and it was good. I mean, you really get to know people when you're driving for that long, and
how long did you drive?
Well, I guess it's like a 20-hour drive.
Did you stop? Did you stop in a hotel? Oh, okay.
Yeah, several times.
So how long did you drive?
Oh, I don't know. So we left on.
Yeah, how many days? 2 days, 1 day?
Probably a little over 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Maybe
that makes sense because I used to drive.
Because we spent 2 nights in hotels while we were driving.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
That means it's a very, relaxing trip. It's not
it
like
wasn't bad.
Go.
I ran into moths. I don't remember, maybe we were in Utah. I don't remember, but there was a ton of moths. And he came back from the bathroom.
Yeah,
at a rest area.
I seen the video.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I was going to ask you. And I'm like, what's going on? Because he just looked like disheveled, like he was irritated.
And you were like, ew, I'm not staying.
Right. Diva. He's like, do a Facebook Live and go in the bathroom and check out the moths. You're going to die. And I'm like, it can't be that bad. Seriously, I've seen moths before. Because, you kind of get overrun with them every year for a certain amount of time. And then he's like, no, this is different. And I went and I'm like, oh, shit, this is different. Let's go. So we went down the road.
Whatever, Tab. Come back here, over here. But anyways,
I am happy to be home, for sure.
That's good. But anyways, guys, we are really, as you see, you can see us very happy people. But
very happy
we
people.
Also, yes, we, like everybody else, no matter, do you agree with me that a lot of people that really happy outside, they are kind of hiding something inside them, like silent pain?
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah, so there's
I think everybody does to a degree.
Yeah. There's a lot of silent sufferers out there, and it's not only pain physically, but also mentally.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, that is our topic for today, and we have multiple guests.
We
Thanks
have fun
God.
guests. Yeah, fun
Yes.
guests.
And we're gonna introduce them one by one, and we're gonna Tab. Can you do the honor again, since I can read
I
really
can
well?
You're so funny. You do it just fine, but yes, I can read your writing better than you can.
Anyways, so our first guest for today.
Man, uh, she has a show and a
Yes.
founder, and it's called The How To Factory.
Yes,
That's cool.
that is her show.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that we have really great guests today. Like they all do something fantastic. So this gal, her name is Beverly Zeimet. Is that how you say your last name? Zeimet?
Zeimet. Yes.
Zeimet. I appreciate that. I'm excited to hear about your show. I was a little bit lazy because I'm so tired from traveling that I actually didn't look into, the fun things about you ladies tonight. I know one of you personally, but tell me about your show.
Hold
I
on,
call it the Beverly
hold on,
Zeimet
hold on.
Show.
Oh, hold on just a minute, Beverly. We're trying to get situated. I apologize.
Yes.
Just a second, my love.
Just give me a moment. I'm just trying to get your
She wants your face to be visible.
yes.
Isn't it here?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine, sweet. She's just messing around.
That's Maria messing around.
You're like, well, I'm familiar with that. I think she's almost done. Because we're all too cute not to be seen is all I'm saying, Beverly.
Well, that's right. Hey, we're a bunch of adorable women. We got a message, and we want to let them know we're going to tell them like it is, right?
Very good.
We're going to do something like that. So, Beverly, tell me a little bit about yourself, and I'd love to hear about your show.
Well, I started my show just prior to this whole crap that's going on, for lack of a better word.
Right.
But, I've been in the face of the camera since I was 7, so for me it's a natural. But I wanted to do something different this time, and so it's called the Beverly Zeimet Show, and the theme is being the best you that you can be. So I've reached out to speakers all over. People are coming to me now. Doors are opening. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. So anybody listening here, if they want to be on the show, they just need to find me. And so I work kind of, with that because I want that exposure to get out there as well. But what I do as my passion is I'm an identity revelation specialist, meaning that I am a self-discovery archaeologist. So what I do is I help you discover the real you, not the you by association, but the real you by getting down to the meat and potatoes of everything that blocks you, holds you back, where all that negative, no good nonsense is stored, and eliminate it and start programming and understanding who you really are and the value that you have, and to become that coming from the heart and from the mind, so it's that heart-mind connection, and it's very powerful.
Miss Beverly, I didn't even know that was an option in life. That is so cool.
Oh my God. It really
Not even
is.
kidding.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't, and what got me on that path was back in 1974 when I had woke up, and it was like, I have no identity. I'm not just the mother to my kids. I don't belong to so-and-so just because we had a marriage certificate. I'm not just the person who writes for the newspaper. I'm not, and it's like, wait a minute, I have a name. You know what I'm saying? I have a name.
And I am somebody. Right.
Yeah, and so I've kind of been on that mission and that journey, and it's led me, to doing what I do in life, and it's really getting into who you are. And I think with everything that has happened with this lockdown of people coming out now because they've had all this idle time,
right?
Is they can't go back to what they once knew because it's no longer there.
Right.
And now it's like, well, who am I? I used to be the person that would work over here. I used to be the person that I sat next to. I used to be. Who am I? Right? So I think there's a major identity crisis and a lot of anxieties and depression that we really need to focus on helping people really understand it's about them and really getting into the heart of who they are and not getting wrapped up into all this other stuff.
I would agree. How fun and exciting. I would agree. How fun and exciting.
Yes.
I feel like there's now all of a sudden a world of opportunity out there because I'm like, well, wait a minute. Who am I? Because clearly I may not know. No, that's really cool.
We're working in the virtual reality world as well.
Uh-huh.
Which takes you into the little avatar world. And people who have some really severe issues, you know, they don't want to be seen. They have that fear phobia stuff.
Oh.
We can take them into the virtual reality world and change their lives.
Wow.
Change their lives. Yeah. So who am I talking to?
Tabitha.
Oh, this is
Okay,
Tabatha.
Tabitha.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
And just so you know, Tabitha, please just call me Beverly and not Bev. There's a reason for that.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bev.
Yeah. See, thank you, Bev. No, it's Beverly.
Oh, Beverly.
I wasn't gonna say it, Beverly. I was like,
Beverly.
she just messed it up.
Thank you, Beverly. All right, Beverly, we're going to go back. We're going to give a chance to the other guests for today, and we will get back to you. Please don't go away, okay?
Okay, I won't go away.
Thank you. Anyways, that is amazing. She does a lot of TV shows, and I saw her on a lot of social media. Actually,
Right.
yes.
I'm excited to check her stuff out.
I know, right?
That sounds really cool.
I love that idea.
No doubt. No doubt.
But anyways, so we're gonna go on the next one, which is Shonta. Oh,
You're so cute. Like I pronounce her name differently, and I've asked her before, how do you like your name to be pronounced? She's like, either one. And I'm like, no, that confuses me. I need you to be one or the other.
That's crazy.
No doubt. So this one you guys are going to be awfully, awfully excited about. She's a beautiful lady. She wears a lot of hats in the entertainment industry. She's a people person. She has a blog. She's a host, a radio personality, a business owner, a mom of 7. She's got me beat. I've only got 5. Somehow I'm an underachiever and she's an overachiever. And she recently became an author, which I think is absolutely amazing. She is the marketing director at Let's Go to Work Entertainment. And another cute little thing that makes her unique is that she is I couldn't remember if it was older or younger, but she's the older sister of Tyrese Gibson from the Fast and Furious. You want to know something real funny about that?
What she is that? Say that again.
She's the older sister of Tyrese Gibson from the Fast and Furious.
Which one? Which character?
Oh, here's the thing. I hate those movies.
I love the movie. Which one?
Who's her brother?
Yeah.
Her brother's the black guy.
He's in the lead.
No, well, I'm talking about Fast and the Furious because I watched it all and I'm waiting for the next one to come.
So what is
which
his
one?
character's name?
What's his
Do you
character
remember?
in there?
It's Roman.
Roman?
I forgot the names. Give me the.
She said Roman. She answered you.
Yeah, but that's the name of the character. But I want describe to me because I.
Oh, his name is
Oh, not Roman.
He's in Fast and Furious 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's in all of them.
Right.
I know it.
He's the black guy. It's not hard. He's the
there's
black
a lot of
guy.
black guy in there.
No, there's only like 2 or something.
He's the main character, correct?
He's one of them, yeah.
His name is Roman on that series.
Oh my God! I love it. Can I
Okay,
meet him,
how
please?
does-
I want to hug him. Oh my God! No.
I don't even watch those movies because they're boy stuff.
Yes,
and
I know.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Oh, she's with us now.
Oh my God! Hold on. Woo.
Maria, I never revealed that information to you. Like, I've never revealed that to you. But Tabitha knows me personally, so
Right.
She knows.
No, I know that. I read your.
She's flipping out now.
No, I know that. I saw it, but then I did because I am so busy. I know I read that. Oh,
Did you not? Did it not register until I said it just now?
Yeah.
Oh, she is retarded. She is retarded.
Oh
You
my
know, and
God.
she was
Can
saying.
you- Oh goodness, hold on. I am a big fan of Fast and the Furious. I will
Boy stuff.
actually die to go see the Fast and the Furious. So, what is his name again? Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Okay,
Oh my
Tyrese,
God. Where is
Tyrese,
she?
if you better share this to Tyrese, okay? Tyrese,
I'm gonna share it all
I
over.
need you to be on my Let's Talk World show. I need you virtually as my guest because I am a big fan. I am like, I'm dying for that.
the love
Oh my goodness.
of God. So when she was she was, you know, giving away the introduction, she's like, Shonta, and I'm like, that is funny because I call you Shantae, and she when I've asked you before a while back how you'd like, you know, me to pronounce your name, you're like, either way, and I'm like, no,
Shantae.
I just need
Shantae.
you to give me.
I wanna
Yeah,
Shantae.
listen, this is the deal, you guys. I'm from Watts, California, right? And out in LA, they had all these hood names. Shantae is a hood name.
What?
See, I don't even know hood names, but
What
I
is-
hear you.
Right. Mom called me Shantae, but she spelled it Shanta. So
No.
all my life, I never knew that my name was Shanta. It's always been Shantae or Sean. You know, that's my like family name that they call me. But I never knew, based on the spelling, that it was pronounced Shanta.
I hear
But
you.
also, I'm known as Queen G too. So
Right,
those
which
that
is a lot easier
know
for
know
me. Right, a lot easier for me. Tell everybody a little bit more in depth about what you've been up to, because you've been doing a ton of stuff. You did a ton of stuff in Vegas when you were here, but when you moved to
Right.
Texas, you like blew up. So what's up?
Right. Well, in recent days, I'm known as a radio personality, talk show host, red carpet hostess. That's what I do, and people know me in particular for the interviews that I do.
Right.
Because I've interviewed a lot of celebrities in the entertainment world, and also businesses, entrepreneurs, people that are artists, and just different facets of people. So people know me for that. But recently, I was in Las Vegas for 5 years, and recently, me and my family moved to Texas. Right before this pandemic stuff happened,
Yep.
we moved to Texas, and when I got here, I was absolutely bored out of my mind.
Aw.
So what I decided to do was not to, you know what I'm saying, just flow with the boredom, but just get productive. And so right before I was moved, I was working on a Queen G Media course, The Journey. I'm going to show you guys that.
Right.
It's right here. I was working on this, and right when we moved, I finished that book. But since then, I have written a total of 8 books, and also co-wrote 2 books.
Nice.
And also created a branding magazine. So I have that right here as well. Let's Go to Work ENT magazine.
Nice.
Boredom has landed me into the author world. Put it like that.
That's amazing. I love it.
So when are you gonna feature Honeybee's Women Empowerment on your magazine?
Look at her trying to upsell.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
When are you gonna feature our show, Honeybee's Women Empowerment show, on your magazine?
On the next one, actually, we're working on a special edition publishing issue, but I have an advertisement. I would love to put you guys in there in the advertisement section of my magazine.
Thank you. You know,
Definitely, let's keep talking about that. Let's make it happen because I own it, so it's not like I gotta approve it by anybody.
Yes, of course. Remember, this is your second. Remember, this is your second. Second
Appearance?
appearance on our
Okay.
show. This is
Okay.
our. So it's almost the same topic.
Oh, is it all? It's similar, huh?
Yes.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yes. All right, Shonta, thank you so much. We'll be right back with you on our group discussion. Thank you so much for gracing our show, and we'll see you back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Tabitha. And blessings. I want to say to Tabitha Shonta especially, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Alrighty. Oh my God. OMG. Oh
you
my
are such
God.
a dork. I cannot believe that didn't register with you. So
I know.
and I don't even like the Fast and Furious, but I do get excited about that. I'm like, you grew up with Tyrese? Like that's your brother?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Right, it is.
Hey
It's
guys, just to let you know.
What?
See, we're having all the stars here.
Wow. So we're having all the Star Sisters here. No, I'm teasing.
We're gonna get that.
She's like, we're gonna have a star. Don't you worry.
What is her name? Is this okay? I'm just making it. She has a lot of Anyways,
nicknames.
Yes. Oh no, account.
Oh right, I
Yeah,
hear you.
So
did you get it figured out?
Yes. Alrighty. Yes.
So our next guest is a creator, a host, a producer. She's got a podcast, Podcasting by Dummies.
Yes.
That's what it's called?
I believe so.
I love it. Very cool. It's Kimberly Kuhn. How are you, Kimberly?
She's not there yet.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Hold tight.
Yes. Well,
I'm pretending I'm doing something efficient here. I'm pretending that, I have a life somehow. Right.
So anyways,
don't mind me.
Yeah, so anyways, let's actually take a little bit, go ahead and introduce, what do you call that? Greet your viewers.
Greet my viewers.
Yeah, your friends.
I'm so tired from traveling, I can't even think.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there
do we
go.
have Kimberly?
Yeah.
There we have Kimberly.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna get Kimberly in a moment.
Oh,
yes,
we
Kim.
can.
Kim, if you could move your, there you go. Move your phone a little bit higher.
Is it backwards?
No, it's not backwards. You're good.
This one?
Yes. Oh, alrighty. That one. That's good. Okay, I got you in. There you go. Hi, Kimberly. All right, you just.
Yeah, I have you on all my different. I was bragging about you guys to everybody.
All right, there you go. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kimberly.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So, anyways,
Hi.
my question to you is, tell us more about the podcasting by dummies.
What happened very quickly is my son passed away. And his name is Joshua with Me Salvation. And he passed away 119, which is a very famous passage about being strong and this and that. He's such an inspirational person, and I was seeing what's going on in the world, so I just have devoted my life for the last year and a half to finding solutions for everybody to have a place to help each other, have a unity community, eco-friendly, synergistic, with income streams. With the podcasting is the easiest way by far. I am a genius, and I'm 54, and I'm just taking away all the shame. I'm hashtagging everything, hashtag shame freedom, hashtag share the message. We have an emergency global OSS, our share space emergency global hub that's everybody in the world, if they're in trouble, they post. And if I can't help, I share it to my people. They share it to theirs. And, people are getting amazing results. I mean, we're saving lives. It's truly amazing. And the whole podcasting is a separate thing, but I also have a very, very foolproof plan of doing that, too. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Just, yes.
Okay. Do you want me to say it real fast? Because it's very another hashtag. What inspired me was TikTok did a digital march, the little fun TikTok software app, and over 4.5 billion people hashtagged "This is was me and did like a 3-second video. 4.5 billion.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and
That's amazing.
I said, wow, that is power. That's more powerful than anybody.
Yes,
that
yes.
changes the whole world. I have a degree in marketing, journalism, and communication. Been on the internet since '94. I have amazing, crazy energy. And
I can tell. Can you tell? No, just kidding. Anyways.
Menopause?
Yes, anyways, Kim.
Menopause is the best kept secret.
So Kim, how long you been doing this?
Since about, January. I'm going to walk this way. Sorry, because I need my glasses. I can't see you. January of 2019. I was like, I weighed 182 pounds. I was sitting there and, it was, you know what I mean? I just had no anything because my son was the love of my life.
Right.
And, you know, and
right.
We had a very profound year together. I think that when you go through something like that, you find it was amazing. It was an amazing experience that I got to help, you know, be with him and, oh my goodness, you know, be with him from first heartbeat to last, you know.
Right. Certainly.
And then when he, oh my goodness, and at his funeral, there was like, I got 1,000 people. My son touched so many lives, and I'm kind of a lazy, you know, I jump around, and I was like a gypsy. Oh, sorry. And it just inspired me, and I've
that's good.
Snowball.
I'm glad.
Started with me just
I'm glad to hear that. Well, Kim, we're gonna have a long conversation on our group chat. So hang in there. We're gonna get back to you, and I'm gonna pull you guys all together. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Thank you for gracing our show.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, right on. I'm here.
All right, so that is Kimberly Kuhn, and I think we're gonna have a great group of people today, Tab.
No, definitely. For sure. Women that are all doing inspiring,
Yes.
amazing things.
It's really funny that the last time we get all the people who has you know it's really funny. I didn't even realize that. Honestly, what I'm doing is whenever we have a show, which is there's 2 on the line coming up actually. Men do not cry. So we're looking for male guests next week.
Right.
And it's gonna be on Monday next week. And then the other one, I just created a competitive mindset. Who's in control.
Okay.
And we need at least 2 women and 2 men on this one.
Oh,
Because
that sounds like a competition.
It's a competition. It's competitive mindset. Who's in control? Am I or the male?
Oh, that's a good question. Wow.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a really good conversation.
I feel like you're trying to start a fight with that.
No,
She's like, I need 2 men and 2 women, and we're gonna have a fight.
You know, we want to be
teasing,
a little bit controversial.
She's like, I like to be controversial.
Yeah, we want to be controversial.
No doubt. No doubt.
Anyways, we're gonna go on a break, and then we're gonna bring in all our guests together.
That sounds perfect.
And we will be right back. Viewers, please don't go away. Stand where you're at because you're gonna love this conversation. See you later.
Tell you, real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name is Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name is Dana Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Whalers Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Dolores Olson. I'm a home-based business person for DJ and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
Hey, this is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacturer bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician or artist.
As we continue to grow and build a brand, social media shows continue to develop and discover new possibilities to help one another. Our affordable services will help us move to the next level of our journey. Host your own show to inspire or entertain others for as low as $150 per month.
You have 20 shows a week, live stream.
We are looking for sponsors. We showcase your business products and services on our network to be seen by your target market for as low as $200 a month.
That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations.
Let us promote and advertise your event, giving your venue the red carpet treatment. This platform allows venues that feature entertainment, singers, bands, DJs, comedy, fashion, corporate events, and family events to be showcased in a new direction that also involves your audiences starts at $200 an hour. We also provides video editing, website builder, commercial video for your business, music videos, photography, provided by our affiliates. As we build our community, we pay it forward. Our nonprofit organization GI Connections is all about giving back to our community. Join us create outreach programs to help our community and live a happy, peaceful, and unity. Let us bring the world to you.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
Social Media Shows Network were initiated in 2017. Since then, our founder Maria Pureza never stopped developing a system on social media. In building a network of passionate people that loves to entertain, coach, help others, and deliver informative information to the public, informally, in a low-cost production. She built a platform that surpassed Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media live streaming, but exceeded the function of a podcast. Her main goal is to be able to broadcast on social media like a traditional TV setup involving a group of broadcasters, YouTubers, podcasters, and social media live streamers. Maria is building the confidence of non-actors and non-famous people that joins her to network. We are here to promote and support one another, to help our community grow collectively without inhibitions but with confidence and high self-esteem. We love to be in this family together. Our door is open to help you build your brand, opening opportunities for others, and outreach to our community. We welcome you to the family of social media shows.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
Thank you to our affiliates who trusted and hold us by the hand. We truly appreciate your support and we are looking forward to a longer relationships. GI Connections, VIP Vacations, James Presley Recording Studio, Power X Energy Drinks, Moke Experience, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, Revolution Radio 2, Rhythm Vision, Westgate Resorts Las Vegas, The Giving Water, Whalers Creation, The Funk Jam, The Iron Monk Tattoo Society, GG Chic, Las Vegas Entertainment, Fantasy at Luxor, Action Shot Productions. Ask us to learn more how to be part of our affiliate today.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
As we continue to grow and build a brand, social media shows continue to develop and discover new possibilities to help one another. Our affordable services will help us move to the next level of our journey. Host your own show to inspire or entertain others for as low as $150 per month.
You have 20 shows a week, live stream.
We are looking for sponsors. We showcase your business products and services on our network to be seen by your target market for as low as $200 a month.
That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations.
Let us promote and advertise your event, giving your venue the red carpet treatment. This platform allows venues that feature entertainment, singers, bands, DJs, comedy, fashion, corporate events, and family events to be showcased in a new direction that also involves your audiences. Starts at $200 an hour.
A fairy tale they say, real in every way.
Hi, welcome back to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show, and this is Maria
and Tabatha,
and you're so happy.
I'm giggling. I'm giggling. I had a great week, but I'm so tired, and today is just a little. I feel like we're all a little rambunctious today.
Anyways, guys, our topic for today is silent pain sufferers.
Silent pain, suffering in silence.
Yes. Do you suffer in silence?
I do sometimes suffer in silence.
I always does. But
I always does.
But anyways, guys, we have our beautiful, amazing guest today in our left. On our screen from the top is Miss Shonta Gibson.
Let's go with Queen G.
Queen G.
Okay, because that's just so much easier to pronounce.
She is the brother of one of the main cast of Fast and the Furious. Well, I'm gonna say that.
Queen G is the sister.
Oh, what did I say?
You said brother.
Oh, sister.
Right, we're gonna make her a girl because that's how her mom made her.
Okay.
Right, so she's the older sister of Tyrese Gibson and a sweet friend of mine. And then we have Miss Beverly.
Zeimet.
Zeimet.
Zeimet?
Zeimet. I was like, wait a minute, you remembered it wrong.
I'm sorry, Beverly. It's my second language, so.
It's her. You just threw that out there as English is a second language excuse?
Yes.
High five me for that. Girl, you gotta use it if you've got it.
I always use that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it works for you. It's clearly an obstacle at times.
And also.
And Kimberly. We've got Kimberly.
Anyways, guys, listen. So we are all in this together. So we are in, a lot of people out there are really silently suffering for something.
Right.
And I think this has caused a lot of lives out there talking about silent pain because we don't see it. We don't see it. And I read an article saying that silent sufferers are very, very unhealthy to our body.
Oh, it's right.
And also our mind.
Right. It puts that undue stress on everything. And I think that when we came into this pandemic, for one, nobody had any frame of reference for anything like this. But if you are somebody that suffers in silence and isn't accustomed to speaking about things that concern you, then it just makes it really tough, when we're going through something like this.
Yes. All right. So, I'm so sorry about the big noise that's going on right now. I believe it's some technology issue on one of our guests. But anyways, so ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. And what do you guys think about the main reason why most women becomes emotionally withdrawal? Why?
Withdrawn?
Yeah, withdrawn.
Right.
Sorry. See, that's
no,
second
it's okay.
language.
Well,
yeah.
that was that second language. Yeah, no doubt. You're so cute. I couldn't love you more. Like, I wish I had an excuse for myself. I wish I did.
So, anyways, Beverly, I want to ask you that question first. What do you think? What's the main reason?
Can you mute that other girl because it's really hard to hear you? Thank you. Yeah, but I would agree with you guys. All these people are jumping in. They're jumping in, and that's why I'm shutting them all down. That's all. There, I just shut them all down. Does that help? I think that helps. No? So, in answer to your question there, gals, excuse me, they asked me to talk.
Kim, can you please just talk whenever you are asked to do it? Or I'm really sorry, darling, but all right, go ahead, Bev.
Okay, so when you're saying that silent pain, I think we all have a silent pain within us because we feel guilt, we might feel shame, we might feel anxious, we have depressions. We have a lot of things going on when you look at the emotional stuff in our life, okay? So how can you better get to know that? And this is some of the things that I've been working on since 1974, is helping people find that real them, as working as an identity revelation specialist, and finding that true identity, moving away from all that negative emotion, things that we built throughout our childhood, to get back into that, so that silent pain, and this is what my show is. We talked a little bit earlier, about the show that I do, being that best you that you can be. It's all about being able to have that voice and share that silent pain so it's not silent anymore. So that people can actually know that it's okay. They're not alone. They really are not alone. And I think that's very important for people to understand. And so when you look at yourself, you know, and you're starting to feel those emotions and feeling that pain, is to ask yourself, you know, what can I do to move myself into a better space? What can I do to joy and happiness and harmony in my life? You know, just taking a walk in nature. Nature is one of the most beautiful places to go to put balance and harmony back in yourself, because nature, it resets itself all the time. And when we can learn how to reset ourselves and to understand what is really happening, that makes a huge difference, so that when you have that impact within that silence, it's okay to speak it. You know, and I think we're all embarrassed. If I say it, people aren't going to like me. They're going to judge me. What are they going to think about me? You know, all those things. I want to leave the audience here with something. It doesn't matter what you think. Excuse me. It doesn't matter what other people think about you, feel about you, or respond about you. It's what do you feel about you, right? It's all about you. If you feel good about you, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think of you and how you perform in your highest being of who you are. And that's what discovering yourself, discovering that real you. And right now, people can't even associate with their being the you that they were associated with, because they used to be associated with the job, you know, with going over here to work with their fellow employees, going out and have a drink after work, or going to the beach. You know, we have that total loss of identity, and now we just have ourselves, and because we were confined in this little area. How do we respond when we leave this environment and we go out into freedom again? How do we respond? And I think it's really, really important now to understand more than ever what your true identity is, and know that it's okay to be just you. To be just you, right? And, you know, reach out. There's a lot of us practitioners, you know, on the planet that can help you in those assistants to really uncover who you are, what your purpose is, and where your focus can be. Because life as we knew it is gone, and we need to focus in the now so that we can have a direction and a vision on where to go in the future. Because it's upon us. And as a unit, we need to come together, especially as women. Women are, they kind of have that nurturing thing, you know, and are a little more supportive and understanding, you know. So I think it's really, really important. Women in power is where it is. Women entrepreneurs are where it is. And we need to unite as one. We're all one. And we need to start showing it and acting it and being it.
Amazing. I love that. That is really very powerful, Beverly. Shante.
Queen G.
Queen G. Why, do you think few or most women become emotionally unavailable because of the way how we live these days? Or do you think it's because of media, or because of experiences, previous experiences?
Well, I believe it's connected to all three things. Emotional disconnection happens when there's some type of trauma, you know, that you've experienced. It could be in a relationship. It could be something from a childhood memory. It could be any of those things. And the thing is, a lot of us sometimes don't even identify with the fact that we are suffering in silence until it hits us dead in the face. You know
I totally agree.
Like, dang,
yep.
I didn't know I was so traumatized by that situation.
Yep.
First, you have to identify it. Honestly, you have to identify what your issues are, and then try to address them a little at a time. Some of us overwhelm ourselves by trying to do too much too fast.
Yep.
Some traumas, you know, that disconnect us emotionally have been so embedded for so long, just like it's been years of trauma and issues and situations. It's going to take some time to heal from that. And all of us have different ways that we deal with things as well. Some people need therapy. You know, some people can confide in a friend to try to, you know, relieve themselves of the issue. It's just different ways. And if you don't identify it first, you're in a lot of trouble. First of all, you got to recognize that it is. You got to state the problem. You got to understand that it exists. You know, some of us are experiencing childhood trauma. We didn't even know that these things happen until there's a trigger. And then you're like, whoa.
Right.
You know, I didn't understand that was a problem until a trigger happened. Something reminded that situation that you dealt with pain and problems in the past. And then it comes up and you're like, whoa. And you don't identify those things sometime until you're an adult, you know, until you're grown. And we're all walking around sometime emotional bags.
Right.
We have all this weight on our shoulders, you know. And until you deal with it and face it dead on, you're gonna drag all that with you. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't go away on its own or alleviate itself. You have to deal with it. Period, point blank. And sometimes you gotta face it dead on. And sometimes you're gonna cry, sometimes you're gonna scream.
Yeah.
And no one can tell you what the right way to address the situation is. No one can advise you that you got to be this way or do it that way.
Right.
We all deal with problems, you know, in different ways. So I just say to anybody who is suffering in silence, you know, don't continue to keep it to yourself. Find someone that you trust, that you can talk to about it, a minister, a friend. There are people that are trustworthy that won't necessarily reveal everything that you're saying, but what's most important is that you get it out and you let it out, because you know, it turns into other things. Like it can create health problems for you. It can definitely affect your family. You know, they don't know that you're suffering, so you're just lashing out and giving all this stuff. You know what I mean? You're just giving out all this stuff, and they don't understand why you're tripping like that. But it's because you're carrying around all this baggage, you know, and that's why we emotionally disconnect. I had a situation, I'm not going to go into detail, but one time my daughter said to me, Mom, when I told you about such and such, you should have reacted differently. You should have had more of an emotional connection because it was a serious issue.
Right.
I didn't even know I was walking around numb.
Right.
Or emotionally disconnected until she said that. And I was like, wow, I should have felt something from that, from what you said. Because that was very serious. And why did I not react? You know, and it was because I had went through something and was so numb from it that I had no emotion to give. And there's a lot of people walking around emotionally detached just like that. They don't have empathy. They don't have, you know, a care in the world. It's not because they don't want to. It's because they're hurt from something, or there's pain that they're dragging on and on and on. You know, and it, like I said, the thing is, it does not go away. You gotta address it for it to be lifted off of you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Let me ask you this, Shante. Queen G. Queen G. So you see, there are some society acceptable. You know, what I'm trying to say is, you know, there are some things that you can put out in there, and what you cannot put out in there because of how people will totally see you, you know, the perception.
Okay.
Because it changes the perception of you once you put out some things out there.
Sometimes, for sure.
That's the reason why a lot of people nowadays, they don't really, they didn't really seek help or address it in a right way. Let me give you an example. Myself is I've been through a lot, and I know that all of us here on this conversation been through a lot too.
Right.
But for me, the way I address mine is keep it to myself, pray, and deal it without anybody's help. And I am going through it, and I know for sure that it's very healthy. Well, sometimes I tell it to JC, but
Right.
it's for me is I just pray all my silent pain to the Lord.
So,
well, I will say this, as a public figure especially, there is a lot of pressure that we deal with more than the average, because everything that you do, you're being watched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I would just say you have to take it to a person that is trustworthy. You cannot necessarily divulge everything on a live podcast.
Right.
Oh yes, of course, don't do yes. That is the first rule. Don't ever do that.
Right.
Don't you ever?
That's not necessarily
That's the first rule.
But I do believe that there are people out there that you can confide in, that you can trust, and that will hold your information confidential. I am a person, because I am a natural reporter, because of what I do, I have to keep everybody's information confidential.
Right.
I have about 15 loads of, 15 years of people's information on the inside of my brain. That's why I had to start writing.
Right.
You understand?
No doubt. You have to have a place to put it.
When I tell you, I have been a dumping grounds for just people's emotional baggage, people's problems. They may be dealing with something. And I am, as a natural reporter, I cannot say anything. I have to keep everything confidential. So there are people out there that you can trust. And if you cannot trust a person per se, I definitely would suggest therapy. And let me say this. This is not a racial statement, but most times in the African American families,
I love hair disclaimer.
they don't believe in therapy or going to a therapist. It's been one of these things that they push aside, and I'm like, listen, I believe differently. I think that sometimes you have to go and talk to someone that's on a, common ground, that won't judge you, that won't attack you for what you're saying. Ministers, psychologists, a friend that hell or high water, they're not going to divulge what you told them.
Right.
Now, let me say this. I draw the line when it comes to safety, though. If there's an issue that someone has, and it's about safety, someone's threatening their life, someone is, going beyond the average, I will definitely report it. Like, I'm not going to know some information on somebody being molested or messed with or whatever and just keep it to myself. That's not smart. But, for the most part, you just have to find someone that you trust. And you're very correct when you say, Maria, that we have a different kind of pressure, because I am also a public figure, and also I'm related to a celebrity. So with my situation, I really have to be careful. I can't just tell everything and blab everything. But what I am is also, I'm transparent in a lot of ways. In spite of my position or whatever, I'm human.
Right. Yep.
So, us as humans, we experience things. It doesn't matter what level you're on. About the homeless situation. When I was going through homelessness, they could not believe being related to a celebrity that his life is not my life.
Right. That those are separate things. Right.
The scenario that was presented to me in life was completely different. It was a health crisis that caused us to go into that situation.
Yep.
He is not my, lifesaver financially. Like, I've been grown a long time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that was something that I had to kind of keep to myself until we were almost done with it. And once it was revealed, my story actually became an inspiration to others, because I was still out there working red
Yep.
carpets
Yep.
and hungry
Yep.
at the same time.
Right.
And when we talk about silent pain, I was dealing with that so hard, if you know what I mean. It was reality for me. I was leaving these red carpets and experiencing all type of turmoil in the background in my life, my personal life. Could I tell everybody at that moment? No. But there were people that I did reach out to that I could trust with my life. And I asked for help. And asking for help was one of the biggest realities that hit me dead in the face. You know what I mean? I was like, I've never had to ask for help like this. And being a public figure, people do judge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. I know what you're saying. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Anyways, Beverly, what do you think about that? What can you contribute?
I have to agree a lot with what Queen was saying because, I feel the same thing, and as a practitioner and working in this emotional field for, oh my God, 40 years,
Right.
you do have to have that interchange of trust, right? And again, everything, when people talk to me, there's that confidentiality. And it doesn't matter whether it's coming from a family member or a friend, it's that way. I've helped a lot of my nieces and things, will come to me with different, family issues, and they know that there's that confidentiality because now I'm not their aunt, right? Or their cousin,
Right.
They're reaching out for help. And you made a comment, Queen. You said, when you reached out and asked for that help, that has got to be one of the hardest things to do. I feel your pain there. I feel it from the heart because I've been in that same situation. And, it's when you reach out, it's really hard to ask for help. Again, thinking, who's going to do what are people going to think, and just there's so much of that chatter. And that's why we got in the line of work that we did, because we moved through it and we can help others move through it and make that safe space for them, right? And I think that's a key, especially now the way the world is upside down. More people are going to really need to have that understanding of where that silent pain is and how they can move through that to really not let it impact what their future is going to be. There's the psyche is taking a toll. It's been proven in science, with the mental health conditions and stuff, as to what happens when someone is locked down for 4 weeks and when someone is locked down for 6 weeks. It's like night and day because that 6-week point is where there's a breakdown.
Oh.
And we've reached that and we're past it. It's
Right.
been a proven thing, and now coming out of it. So there's a lot of things working with the psyche and a lot of things that have stuck and triggered our cellular memory. And you mentioned that too, Queen, from your past, from your childhood. That's happening all around us. And now to have that isolation time, and the fear. Everything has been built around fear, right? And it's out there. Don't watch the TV. Don't listen to that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Just watch our shows, right?
Yes, that's right. Watch these kind of shows because these are what's going to build you up and lift you up and get you back out there to really get to know who you are and the purpose that you are. We've talked about awakening. I'm sure you ladies have heard that word before. For years, for probably 20 plus years. Well, we are right in the midst of it. My belief is we are right here. This is the awakening.
I
What
love
are we
it.
going
Yes.
to do to work with each other to really instill that awakening and that love and that pureness and that forgiveness and start moving away from anything that's related to the fear-based, anxieties and grief and guilt and judgments, and start really focusing on the difference you can make by bringing love and joy and peace and harmony and forgiveness and gratitude into your life. And Queen made a really good point. It doesn't matter who you talk to somebody.
Right.
Even if it's a total stranger and you spill your guts, you know what? That total stranger might respond and say, wow, can I share something with you? And now you've created a bond because there was a trust, right?
Right.
So it doesn't matter who hears it. It matters someone hears it because it will change their life as much as it will change yours, right? Don't die with your story in you. Don't die with your story in you. Get it out there because you will impact someone else's life. Right?
I absolutely love what you said, Beverly. When you were speaking earlier and we were getting to know you, you said that you help people discover who they are. Can you give us a little bit of an idea about how people begin to discover who they are?
Well, we're usually recognized through association. You know, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, you know, you're recognized as somebody who works over here, someone who delivers the paper, someone who pumps the gas, someone who, you know, carries the groceries, you know, all of these different things, right? But who are you really? Who, at the soul essence of who you are you? And finding that is by removing a lot of these negative emotions, those buried hurt feelings that we've been talking about here, that silent pain. When you can start eliminating the silent pain, it's like a whole new painting of you starts to show. Your heart starts to become an expression. You become one with your mind. It's not your brain. It's the mind, which is the soul essence and the spirit essence of who you are. That's what finding out who you are. What's your real purpose in life? Where are you going? What's your why? What's your biggest dream? What's that vision? Because that is going to help you discover that real you. That real you that is hiding behind that silent pain that you're afraid to get out because somebody might not like you. Well, you know what? There's billions of people on the planet. I guarantee you, I put life on it. Somebody's going to like you. Okay? No matter what it is.
No doubt. You're amazing to somebody for sure.
Yep.
Queen G, how did you, and I'm assuming that you may have had to do this and maybe I shouldn't, but how did you figure out, how did you define yourself away from your brother? And it's like, as much as you love him and you need him and appreciate him, he still, like you said, isn't you, doesn't live your life. And how did you first initially start to define who you were and as a separate person from him?
Before you answer that, Queen G. Queen G.
And I say that because, first of all, I am different, totally outright. I'm a woman.
Right.
I'm older than him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a woman.
House full of
I like
kids.
that.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Right.
I'm glad you noticed that.
No, but seriously, I'm going to get to the bottom line of what you asked. A couple of years ago in Las Vegas, I just had a aha moment, a revelation that hit me. And with that revelation, it was like God showed me, first of all, that I was sick and tired of, you know, having identity issues, trying to figure out who I was.
Right.
Trying to figure out where I'm placed or what position I'm supposed to be in.
Right, where you fit in.
I got sick and tired of that whole scenario, you know. So I got serious and got sick and tired and ended up discovering my own identity by starting my own radio show.
Right.
It was called Queen G and Friends Show. I was like, you know what? I'm going to look over and I'm going to be the interviewer. I'm going to be the one to step out and do what I have to do. And this is what I found out, you guys. What I realized is that there's a whole million or so people that I have to impact. There's something that I can give that is a testimony from my life. You know, that has nothing to do with him. And you know what it was? I realized that I was in protective mode. I'm the older sister.
Right.
Let me guard him. Let me back him up. Let me make sure I support him in every way. Let me make sure that all the tabloids, all the bad words go out the door. If I hear of any offenses, I'm that protector, right?
Right.
And I had to step outside of that shadow and understand that there was something powerful for me to do. You know what I'm saying? And something that I needed to step out and do to impact lives and be there. And as soon as I did that radio, I went in there boldly to that radio station, and I asked for a job in radio. And the guy that owned the station, he was like, oh my God. He did not find out that I was Tyrese's sister almost until the end of the interview.
Right.
And he said, you not once mentioned him, period. And I'm very impressed with you because you didn't use his name to get this job. You got this job on your own.
Right.
And that felt so amazing to step outside of that shadow and say, I am me, he is him. You know, and we are two different entities. I had to realize it for myself, though. We do two completely different fields of work.
Right.
I am in media. I am behind the scenes. I am the one that gets those exclusive from amazing people's lives. What can I do to make a difference in society? That is why you won't see me live on these podcasts smoking weed or going, you know, to these extremes and doing all this crazy stuff, because people are actually watching.
Right.
People are actually watching. And I realized, like, whoa, they're not only watching, they're hanging on to my every word.
Right.
So what positive can I feed into society that's going to make an impact or change a life? I've had so many people run up to me in public and say to me, oh my God, what you said on that podcast changed my whole mindset and made me completely rethink my thoughts. And it put me on the straight and narrow.
Right.
Well, that's our goal. Yeah, that's our goal in doing what we are doing, empowering others, not the whole world, but one person at a time.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Well said.
But anyways, guys, yeah, we're getting into really good topic over here. I know that we have a lot of viewers out there. We would like to thank everyone in there who's watching us right now. I hope you guys can cut something on this type of topic that we are talking about. I know that everybody has been through a lot, and our main question having this topic is why women become so unemotionally detached, or not detached, but
kind of detached, unavailable,
or independent. You know, we become so emotionally independent. Where we were talking earlier, we mentioned earlier that we become like cold.
Yeah.
Kind of thing that we don't, and it's
unemotional,
and it's really, it's really unhealthy to our body. And I love the things that Queen G said. Queen G said is to seek help, help and be open out there. Maybe you can seek help to anybody, therapist or a friend, or Beverly said a stranger.
Yeah,
which
truly.
I never did. I never.
Well, a conversation.
Can I share a little something
Please.
real quick here? When you talk about how this inner pain, you know, by keeping it inside, it's been, again, scientifically proven that the emotions that store in the body, like fear stores in the kidneys, and anger stores in the liver, and bitterness is in the gallbladder and the pancreas. When you start to really understand how that is, and all of that emotion that is stored in the different arenas of the physical body and how it begins to break down, you have to remember the emotions that you're harboring in here and the feelings that you're feeling with these emotions that you're harboring inward are not hurting anybody else out here in the world.
Right.
They're hurting you, right? And your vessel is sacred. And you need to start learning how to take care of this sacred vessel, because you know what? It's the only one you got right now.
Right.
right? And so when you understand that, and this is where a lot of spontaneous healings and things begin to happen, when you start regurgitating and eliminating all of that hidden trauma. It's just amazing. I mean, miracles do happen, and that's how they happen, right? So really understand why holding on to that can be damaging to your physical body, right?
Yep.
When it comes to healing, Beverly, and I know that it takes a lot of work and all of that kind of a thing, but when somebody's starting to discover themselves and they want to take on and start to chew away at all of those things and begin to heal, as a little bit more of an expert here, what would be your thoughtful and easy, kind of go-to ways to start that process? And then if Queen G, you don't mind piggybacking on her when she's done, I'd love to hear about what your suggestions are for starting to chip away at the process of healing, maybe a couple things that you've done, and just give our final thoughts during it.
Okay. I have what's called a 5-step system. It's called a rah-rah system, which is first to recognize that you have an issue. You got to recognize that, hey, something in my life isn't flowing and I want it to change. So when you can recognize that, that's the first step to healing. And then you go in and you acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge that issue as being your truth, because at the moment it was stored in your cells, the database of information that you had was the only truth that you knew.
Right.
So don't be in denial of it, because if you continue to deny it as being, a false truth, your subconscious will not let go of it, because it says it's mine. It's like this little kid that doesn't want to share a toy. Hey, it's mine. You can't have it, right?
Right.
So acknowledge that was the truth in the moment it was created, and that's what's ruling your life right now. And then you can release it, because that's when the subconscious will free all of that stuff. It'll let it go away. It's kind of like, well, you got this candy bar and it used to taste really good, but you know what? We got this big candy bar over here and it tastes so much better, because your subconscious is like that child.
Right.
And so when you give it a reason and you make it right, it will then work with you instead of being in conflict. It will work side by side of you to eliminate the old database of false truth and release it to create a space. Now, energy does not like a void space, right? So it's very important that you put in the new information of database and what that new truth and that new belief is. You put that in there by using I am.
Okay.
I am. Not I'm going to be. It's I am. That are the most two powerful words in the dictionary. And then the last A is accept. So embrace that and accept it as being your new truth. And those 5 little steps are so powerful. When I work with my clients, we don't need to regurgitate everything, because 5% is your stuff. The other 95% is what you have taken on from other people's garbage, because all thought is magnetic.
Okay.
And you relate to it. You sympathize. You watch a movie and you cry. You just dumped all that crap on there, and that wasn't even a real person on there, right?
Right.
So that's what happens. So by working that rah-rah system that I created, I can take you through segments of your life and start eliminating. I take you back into an event where you know the trauma was, without regurgitating and eliminating, by taking your higher self and your subconscious on that journey, and moving the consciousness out of the way, because that's where the conflict sometimes likes to come into. So it's a process, but it's a very powerful process. And once you have it, you can take it with you, and you can do this in 90 seconds or less. And it's that fast, and you will feel it immediately.
Okay.
That's the power behind it, right? No drugs involved, right?
Right.
No having to relive the experience, because it's all messed up and distorted anyway.
Right.
It's just, it's take the feeling. The feeling is the charge. The feeling is the negative charge that pushes the emotion. The emotion is just the word.
Okay.
It's what we feel, how we feel is what charges it. So we disconnect the charge. So it's like it's like a lamp that's plugged in. When you pull the plug, the light goes out.
Right.
The attachment to your emotion, the fuel to your emotions is just that simple. You just pull the plug.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
I know, right? Yeah. We're all just eating that up, aren't we?
I want to connect with you after this.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. So, Tabatha, I want to thank you so much for that, for your knowledge and wisdom on what you stated. It's amazing and it's very powerful. I want to break it down a little more home, like on regular in a regular world.
Right.
Okay, what regular is? Okay.
I think in the real world.
Like you said, this is the same thing you said. You got to first recognize that there's a problem. A lot of times we have to look ourselves in the mirror.
Right.
You know, it's a reflection. Like what's going on around you is a reflection of you. So you have to first look at yourself in the mirror and say, give yourself some positive affirmations. I am special. I am worthy. You know, change your mindset, because a lot of times we take all the negative energy and we're dumping it on ourselves, and we're telling ourselves we can't do it, and we can't do this, or we're ugly, or we're not worthy, or whatever. And you don't have a real positive idea of who you are.
Right.
So you gotta clear all that out, you know, and it takes practice.
Mm-hmm.
It takes practice. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself over and over again, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am important. You know what I mean? You gotta do these positive affirmations. It first starts with looking in the mirror, and a lot of times you don't want to see what's in the mirror, because there's a lot of ugly stuff that goes on in the inside of us, our thoughts.
Right.
You know, you got to completely convert that. And I want to do something really quick that shows you how quickly you change your mindset. Here I am, I'm stating I'm ugly. And in that same breath, I'm stating I'm beautiful. It took the same amount of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's
reverse it with positive affirmations to yourself. It took the same exact amount of time to say that I'm ugly as it did I'm beautiful.
You know, I've actually.
And then sometimes you gotta listen to music that puts yourself in a different mind frame. Music is amazing when it comes to being stressed and depressed and going through it. Sometimes music taps into your emotion, and through music, sometimes you go break down and cry.
Yes.
Because that song somehow touched the soul of your spirit, and it drew out all of this emotion. The whole important thing at the end of the day is that no matter what, you get it out of you and get it off of you. You know what I'm saying?
You know, sometimes I avoid.
Go in there, in the bathtub.
Yep.
Sit yourself down to some candles, soak.
Yep.
That sounds good. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Do some relaxation.
Pamper yourself.
Relax your mind and meditate. Meditation is amazing.
Yes.
You got to spend some quality time away from the world and just, you know, block everything out and just kind of talk to God, whoever your higher power is. Talk to God and have that time of adoration and praise, and just dump all of your problems and cares onto that higher power, whatever that is.
Right.
And then sometimes you might have to go out in the woods and just scream it out.
Right.
Yeah, scream it out.
Right. Right. You know, that's real stuff.
I know you can do better than that.
I can't, but I'm not going to do it here. I got bugs, right? Because I've had to do it. I've had to just allow myself to feel and cry and break down, and just sometimes we need that. Once you do that, you can tell you feel so much better. You know, get it all out of you.
Yeah.
And then, like I suggested before, that it could be just a good old talk. You know, telling somebody how you feel, breaking down the exact emotion, not sugarcoating what is on your heart and mind. Sometimes we tiptoe so much that we don't let it all out and really tell how we feel and express, you know, everything that's on our heart and mind from a real standpoint.
Right.
I'm telling you, this audience, hey, these kids stressing me out. I got 4 kids at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta get it off of you. No matter how you do it, you gotta get it off. Right. Because what happens is, like you said, it takes a toll on your body. It begins to break you down. It begins to emotionally, cause things that are worse later on. So I've learned to use different methods, and it's okay to use a lot of different methods. Some of us are more emotionally wrecked than others, so you require a whole tune-up.
Right, a whole tune-up for sure.
You understand me?
Give me the overall.
Yes.
I love that.
Overall, for real. So that's I really appreciate what you said, because the first thing you said was, first you gotta deal with it. You gotta face the fact of what it is. What is your problem? State it. Say it. Cry it out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You gotta address what's going on with you. Because we all have been in that position where we've been weak and vulnerable. And vulnerability is okay. It is not bad to be in a vulnerable position or a moment of confusion.
Right.
Because some of us, we don't know where we are. You're confused about where you are in life. And it's okay to be like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're not perfect,
It's okay. It's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
I would just say to everybody during this time, especially, you're gonna have to use different methods to try to work through all of the issues that are hitting our plates from this pandemic. The depression behind being closed off home, all the different issues that are financial, social issues, because so many of us are used to being connected socially,
Yes, that was me.
Yep. Well, any final thoughts, Beverly?
Any final thoughts?
Yes.
Make it about you. Make it about you, because when you begin the healing process in yourself, it heals your bloodline, okay? And that, again, has been scientifically proven. So the healing starts within. Just know that whatever you have inside of you is what you have outside of you. That's what you give. And you cannot give more outside of yourself than what you give to yourself. So make sure that you're running on a full tank all the time, regardless of what it is, right? Because if you feel anger towards yourself, it's going to be an expression to anger out there. If you feel love to yourself, you're going to feel the love out there. So on that note, how I end all of my shows is go out there and remember you are the one who is special. So be the best you that you can be in every aspect of your life.
Amazing.
And
Shonta, yes, Shonta, before we go, we have few minutes left. What's your final thoughts?
Just look at yourself in the mirror, address the issues at hand. Don't ignore them, because it could be a problem later on. And whatever you do, self-love and self-care is your priority. It should be.
Right.
You are your first person that you should take care of. Before we get up out of the bed and walk out of our homes, take care of you first.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No doubt.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Brenda, Maria, thank you guys for having me on. It's been a pleasure, and it's nice meeting you too, Queen.
Nice meeting you. We got it.
Yay!
No doubt. No doubt.
You.
You guys have been a pleasure, for sure.
Thank you so much.
I so enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you so much, viewers. Please stay tuned for our last final episode, segment with Tabatha. And thank you, guests. And for those people who actually want to be on our show next week, please send us a message. The event is already out there, and please just go ahead and tell us what you do. That way we can get you in, like our beautiful guest today. Thank you so much, ladies, and I'll see you soon.
Bye, girls.
Thank you. Namaste.
Amazing. Thank you.
Real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name is David Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Levinthal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Whalers Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Dolores Olson. I'm a home-based business person for Zija and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacture bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician for artists.
Your care and your loving smile, your sensitive and down to earth style, princess, oh princess.
All right, let's do this 60 seconds or less. We're all in the same situation right now at the same time. But it's only the ones who's doing the work that's going to come out of this thing a whole lot better than what they were before this work. Now, what does that mean, do the work? That means whatever it takes to become physically and mentally stronger every day. You need to be going to bed tired physically and mentally. That's how you know you're doing the work. What do you need to do to work? I don't care. Do whatever it takes. You know what? Do some push-ups. No, don't just do some push-ups. Do some push-ups with some correct form, going all the way down to the ground, not your elbows sticking out. Learn how to do that. I guarantee you learn how to do some push-ups and some squats with correct form, you'll be physically tired and stronger. Learn how to do that.
All right, welcome back to Honeybee's Women Empowerment, and we have an outstanding guest for today.
We did. We got off to a little bit of a rough start, but man, I think we recovered into a fantastic conversation.
Yes.
That was awesome. I have so missed Queen G, so it was so exciting to me a couple days ago when I saw your message and she was on there, and I'm like, why are they on there together? And I'm like, oh, okay. Because, usually I would talk to you guys independently or whatnot, and I hadn't, seen her since she left. So that was nice.
She was supposedly on my show a few months ago when she left, and she came back, and I couldn't get her in. So thank you so much, Queen G.
And Miss Beverly is totally adorable.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I've got a whole system.
She is.
She's amazing.
Oh my God, she's a genius.
Right.
I was like, holy cow, I love it.
Right.
Yeah,
no doubt.
She just brought in a whole different level on the conversation.
Yeah,
yeah,
she
both
did.
of
She
them
was amazing.
actually. Both of them, we love you both.
No doubt.
Yeah, and next week, men do not cry. Men don't cry.
Men don't cry.
Yeah, that
Man,
is our.
If they do, it's serious though. That's for sure.
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it
this
out.
This is the good thing about having a man in our show is we don't want to be read by men. We want to read men.
We want to learn from them?
Yes.
We don't want to. We're not the expert.
Yeah.
We're not the expert on men. I mean,
Yeah, we're not.
I think I am sometimes, but clearly I'm not.
I think I am, literally,
but we have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't really have a clue.
The truth is ...
Right. We don't have a clue. No, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be awesome. Man, I'm so glad to be back.
I'm glad that you're back. I am kind of worried about you, girl.
Right. Don't be worried about me.
I was like ready to call my exes in Minnesota.
Right.
Can you please check
Save
on this beautiful
Tabitha,
woman?
right.
Yes.
Save Tabitha. She's chilling at the airport by herself.
But
So,
then,
no, it was a
this
good
is,
trip.
yeah, this is like almost 11 p.m. And, in Minnesota, they sleep 8 p.m.
Oh, it was bizarre. Yeah, for sure. It was, and I know that this is just because it's Rona season, but
No, it's
having,
not.
it's not. You're like, no, they're real people down there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I was kind of thinking the only reason why we are we are up till 11 when I was living there is because either we just went to a dinner party with families and friends, or maybe I have a flight coming back to Las Vegas at midnight.
Oh my God! Right.
Or they are up if my plane arrives at 1 a.m. Those are the only reason why.
Right.
They are
It's
up.
got to be something drastic.
Yeah,
It's not just for
but
sport.
regular day we're like already in our bed by 8 p.m.
Well, and that's how life was when I was in Colorado as well. I mean, there was a little bit to do at night. I could run around a little bit, but not like what we can do here. Man, I don't know if I could go back to a traditional city again.
Oh yeah,
it would hurt me in my heart. I don't even know if I have it in me.
Literally, okay. Well, technically, when you go to like a country state like that, it's kind of. I felt like I am bored.
I was there for such a short time that I was okay, but I have to say, I was totally intrigued by the boys, but I couldn't flirt because I was there with one. So that intrigued me, and that kind of kept me a little hyped up. But at night, when I was in the hotel room, and then he lives there, so he went back to his place. He was exhausted from driving. That was a lot of driving in a couple days. And I was like, what do people do? How, I literally stayed up, not having anything to do, just because I was sitting there. I don't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like, I couldn't possibly go to sleep. That's not what people do. Anyway, it was weird. I was conflicted.
That's not what real people do.
Right. That's not what Vegas, Vegas people do. So anyway, it was a confusing time for me, but I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun. Dallas is so cute. It's totally adorable.
I really wanna go to San Antonio. I want to see it.
Right. So I used to work for USAA in Colorado Springs, and their main office is in San Antonio.
You look so amazing today.
Oh, thank you. And I always wanted to see it. So I didn't make it there this time. But you know what I did want to see, and we didn't do that either, was I wanted to go to Waco, to the Joanna Gaines, the silos. I wanted to go to the silos and see her shop and all of that. We were just too tired. It was a fantastic trip, but it was a lot. And the turnaround was quick.
I drove from Minnesota to here.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah, so we took like 5 days.
Oh, wow, right.
Yes, we
just
went,
to make it comfortable and bearable.
Yeah, we were like, I think we were what do you call it? We were in hotels like 5 nights. Yeah, 5 nights, and it's amazing. It's literally like we went to the Black Hills.
Oh,
we went
neato.
to Rossmore.
Oh, neato. Okay.
And then we went to Yellowstone. There you go.
Oh my gosh, you did all the fun stuff.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We went around, and it's amazing. It's just Rocky Mountain. Well, we didn't pass through Rocky Mountains because it is snowing at that time. But we went the other way. But I see the Rocky Mountains from far.
Right.
Yeah,
nice.
And my favorite.
I grew up right next to the Rocky Mountains.
That
was my scenery in our town, or the Rocky Mountains.
So the Grand Teton Mountains.
No, not the. I don't think that the Rocky Mountains, Pikes Peak.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
Because I remember when we actually went down to Yellowstone and then we seen the Grand Teton Mountain.
Oh, okay, nice.
Have you seen that?
No,
Oh,
I've not
God.
been. Was it
and
nice?
then we kind of choose which way are we taking the Rocky Mountains or the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went
okay.
to the other side. So
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
I remember all those things. That's why I mentioned. That.
Right. No,
But
that's
it's
fun
beautiful.
stuff. That's fun
Yes.
stuff.
It's a really, really, if you having like a silent pain inside of you, go ahead and drive out United States because there's a lot of things to see out there.
Oh, and it's beautiful. When you're connecting with nature,
Yes.
it like balances you.
Yes.
It centers you back and it just calms your soul, it seems. So that's what was really one of the things that made the trip so nice was that we were taking our time and getting out and not seeing necessarily those fantastic things that you saw, but nonetheless having nature, under our feet and in our, vicinity and stuff.
Imagine you are driving from like miles and miles and miles, that nothing in there.
Yeah.
But for me, honestly, maybe some people get bored on that scenery.
I'm
but
okay.
I love it.
I'm okay.
I
yeah.
love it. Where you're kind of like you're on top of the world where you're seeing everything is just like
nooks and crannies and crevices.
Yeah, it's
and
just like
all
nothing.
Kinds of,
You're just like there's no people around you. Just like you're the only person on planet Earth. It's amazing.
It does kind of feel that way.
Yes.
You're like, I think I own this place.
Yes.
I think I own this place. Like, this place is mine. Yeah, it is different for sure.
I felt that. That's why I used to love to drive to California every time, every weekend.
I really have not been to California. I've been twice, but they weren't even real trips.
Oh.
I know, and people are like, "You've not been?" Like literally. So I went once.
You flew or you drive?
No. I drove once for somebody to take them to court in Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
like
not,
so in and out.
That's not. It's like 2 hours away from here. No, Bakersfield. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
It seemed like it was a little bit longer than that,
but
but
it's longer.
And then I drove one time with a friend, and I call her his wife, but she's not yet, and they're not even engaged. I just keep waiting. They're really great together. But Tom Baum, we went to see him perform. Mm-hmm. It was like a comedy anniversary for him. He was performing at a really fun spot. So I went to LA, but like we got there at dark time. Like the sun was down. So I didn't really see it. Like I literally didn't see it. And then drove back like that. Literally came in for the show, did the show, went right back. So I again didn't see it.
You're not missing much. Yeah.
I can't even decide. I don't even know yet.
I just love the drive, but when I get there, I want to turn around and come home.
You want to?
Yeah, because if you, everybody knows this, that when you go to LA, you're from Las Vegas, you felt like you live in a country. When you get
like
to
you
LA,
left the country?
You live in the country.
Oh, you live in the country.
Because the traffic, the busyness in LA is nothing, or the traffic here it's not comparable. How do you do that? But here in Las Vegas, the traffic is really like very slow. Down, Out there is just like boom, boom, boom. And if you are a really naive driver, you're staying in your lane for hours and hours.
Oh, wow.
But I am I can be an aggressive driver when it's needed.
Right, are aware of what needs to happen to get around.
Yes. So but I don't love the driving in there. I don't really like it. If I'm gonna go there, I wanna just fly. If I just wanna fly and somebody pick me up.
You're so cute. She's like, I want to fly and have somebody pick me up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to California soon.
Oh yeah. Well,
when this quarantine stuff is over, I have another boyfriend I'm gonna go see.
Oh, okay.
Good
luck to you.
Right. This one I pinky promised into. He's gonna be my husband one day.
Ooh. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I heard that a few days ago.
You're like, look, there's always a story.
Yes.
But anyway, today was great.
Yes,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for all the viewers out there. Please feel free to share, comment, and like our show. You can also like our page on Facebook, subscribe on our YouTube account. youtube.com/social media shows, or you can also go to our website socialmediashows.com. We're gonna be back again next week, so please don't get tired with us.
Don't be bored. Don't be
Yes,
bored. Come back.
keep on coming back. And if you wanted to be on our show, we have so much topics coming up in the future, so you can actually join us and be part. Give us your point of view of our topics that we come up every single week, because we don't know it all. We need somebody's brain to pick
I know
on.
pretty close to nothing, so right.
You're not.
No, we appreciate people's opinions for sure.
Yes.
That's how we learn and grow and have fun with life.
Yes. Anyways, I think we're out of here. Thank you so much for staying with us. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name is Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name is David Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Whalers Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Dolores Olsen. I'm a home-based business person for DJ and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
Hey, this is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacturer bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician or artist.
Your care and your loving smile, you're sensitive and down to earth.